Well, John, not too sure where I want to start on the game tonight, as probably you'll not want to mention too many things about, because I can see you jumping up and down on even the first half. You were getting a bit irritated watching some of the possession that we were giving away. I think most of the time, the passes. You know, it's not the ideal preparation for Saturday, put it that way, but hopefully we'll get a response on Saturday.
Well, that's what you can hope for. I mean, it was a very abject performance, I've got to say. Apathetic, to be honest. I mean, I didn't recognise a lot of what was going on out there. You know, a lot of players that have taken a lot of praise when they play well, and more or less the same team and formation. He goes out to play against Hibs and Kilmarnock, and you know, and does well in those games. Plays again tonight against the team from the Lowland League, and struggled from the very first minute to the very last, I have to say. You know. And I mean, we must have made a penalty kick to make it worse, you know. So it was a terrible performance. We looked flat, you know. We didn't look interested. We didn't look like we had any energy to play the game, and certainly no appetite to try and win the football match. And that's arguably the worst defeat I've had as a manager in my my tenure here, both times. I mean, it feels like that now. What I've got to do is very quickly try and put it behind us and look at Thursday and see if we can put a team in the park come Saturday that's actually going to show response, as you quite rightly say. I'm not expecting too many of our travelling support to go up, to be fair, following that performance.
But both of their journey, of course.
Yeah, I know. But there was a lot of belief around the place, you know, at the end of the season that we would have a good start to the season, and we haven't shown anything tonight to back that up. So, you know, the players now, and I owe the fans one now to try and rectify that situation, and we've got to do it as quickly as possible. We were terrible, you know, it's as simple as that. I can't hide from the fact.
Oh, we were. I mean, I think everybody, you know, we all have the same view on the game. You know, the people in the stand going out the door there after the game and saying, "What a poor game." Yeah, and obviously none of us want to see that.
No.
You know, we all want a winning team, as you do. Everybody at the club wants a winning team. Mackie wasn't available again tonight. I just trying to get my head around this one. Mackie.
Hibs had a call in the cup games whether he plays for us or them. He had a friendly at Trinette tonight, which he played in for Hibs. That I can't do anything about that. You know, I would have liked to have had him. Would he have made any difference on tonight's performance? Probably not. No. You know, that's a lot of pressure to heap on a young guy. You know,
I believe he's been taken off injured tonight as well. I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't know that. But it doesn't surprise me the way the nights went. Let's put it this way.
Yeah, it was good.
I'll not be buying any lottery tickets tonight. But the feeling is just what, you know, when you hear that, because obviously you're looking to bring him and Ben Sterling back into the fold come Saturday. We need fresh legs, there's no doubt. We need fresh minds. We look mentally tired as well as physically tired. But I don't want to make any excuses. I don't want to take anything away from Spartans. They looked a well-coached side, and that's the bit that really gets to me. They looked a well-coached side. We didn't tonight, and that's disappointing.
Quite annoying looking back is some of the former players in their team for me. Greenhill had a great game, you know. Or they stood out.
Well, I went to watch them on Friday, winning fairly comfortably 3-0 against Stirling Uni, and I told the players tonight in the team talk, this is what you've got to expect. They have some good players here. There'll be an edge to it because the Maxwells, the Greenhills, the Townsleys, you know, they're all bringing something to the game tonight. They want to win the football match, and it's clear they wanted to win it more than we did. There's absolutely no doubt about that.
And you always do against your former clubs, don't you? When you go into that game, you always want to win the game. Being, you know, going out with the attitude as well. I'll show them tonight. I was here once. I've been away for a few years, but I'll come back and show them tonight, and that's the attitude to have.
The difference should be that we've got players sitting in the senior dressing room and they haven't, you know, and there's supposed to be a gap between them. And tonight the gap was the other way around. You know, they look like the senior club, and that's a huge disappointment for me. You know, my job shouldn't be to take a big stick around and motivate people. They should come prepared to play, to go and enjoy playing at Sherfield, and it didn't look that way.
I totally agree with that, because when I was a player, I was always motivating myself. You don't need to motivate anybody. They should be motivating themselves. And I mean, for me, John, I know you're the manager, might get a bit of flack on the night, but it's all down to players. At the end of the day, for me, it's all down to players. And the performance tonight was very poor indeed. And some of them looked as if they didn't have the right attitude. Like,
that's right.
Some of them, you know, a couple of tackles the first half, I'm saying, put your foot in instead of taking your foot out. You know, that sort of attitude.
They look soft. I mean, I've got a dressing room in there tonight, you know, at half time, and back in the day, I'm not condoning it, but there have been guys knocking lumps at each other, you know, and you'll know, but the dressing rooms like that. Tonight, it was just abject. It was a case of it appeared that they couldn't wait for the game to finish. And that's a huge disappointment to me, because normally my teams go out and at least you get a scrap, you get a fight out of them, you know. And you know, we might not be the most gifted technically, but they're going to fight all the way. And tonight, that was a bit that really disappointed me. So hopefully, you know, we can rectify that very quickly.
And we didn't get the first shot away to the 92nd minute.
Yeah.
Shearing right on full time, more or less, which was a great effort. But obviously, the game's finished by then.
Yeah.
I look at the team, and I mentioned this the last time, but the last third we seem to be struggling with a bit creativity.
Yeah.
Do you think we need another striker up there, or do you think you'll be able to get somebody else in, or you're not looking at that?
No, we've been actively looking since day one. We know that that's an area that we're light in. I was secure in the knowledge that the players I have at the back were doing well. We did okay in the middle third of the pitch last season. At the minute, that's not looking too clever either. So now there's more questions and answers going into the first game of the season, and that's again another disappointment. But there's absolutely no doubt, and everybody knows at the club that we're light up front. You know, we played with one main striker and two strikers off him today, but the goal threat unfortunately just wasn't there. We couldn't get Darren Lavery and Michael McKenna into the game at all. You know. In a home game against a Lowland League team, I'm having to change formation at half time to try and get us back into a football match, which is again another disappointment. So, but that's something that we're actively looking at. Whether we can afford another striker is the next question.
That's right. And you could see as the game went on, the players were getting frustrated. There was incidents like giving free kicks away because they were frustrated. And we've all been there. We've all done it. Like, you know. But all in all, it was a very disappointing performance.
It was. It's as bad as I can remember. That's the I can't sum up and dress it up any other way.
Going into Saturday, John, things might be totally different. We might come away with victory and everybody will be on a high again. But once again, Saturday is the start, the bread and butter job for me. Like the league is all about the league.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that you were looking for a performance tonight to give you an air of confidence going into that game, though. You know, and as I say, it's more questions than answers. So you know, I've got a busy Thursday now trying to put a shape into a team and trying to get the players of the mindset that we've got to go up there and win. You know, even going up there and drawing now, I think is not enough. We've got to show people that we've been business.
If you want to do well, you've got to go away and win games.
Absolutely. They're both a very good result tonight. We haven't. We've got to address that and we've got to make sure we start very quickly.
Well, good luck on Saturday, John, and I hope things turn around quickly for you.
Thanks very much. Cheers.